Okay, I am doing a follow-up. Let me see here. Let me make sure my volumes are working. I'm doing a follow-up. Um, let's see. Because I never showed you guys the video in which I got my images from. Hi there. Welcome into WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. I'm going to be showing you a video. I'm not going to make this long, but I did get some email questions, so not a bunch, but enough that I should be putting this up there. Because when I show images that are so intense, sometimes if I'm able to give you where it came from, I'd like to do that. And I do have the original. What I'm talking about here is the Summer Moon Wells missing children's case. She went missing allegedly June 15th, 2021. And what I do here is cover what I call the Summer Moon Wells missing children, which is all about the got gone, get gone children that just are gone, and no one has any answers, and they don't know what happened to them. So I try to bring justice to the best of my ability to these children. Why? I don't know. It's been part of my purpose, and that's all I know. Is that it's here for me to show. So that's as deep as I want to go on that. And there's lots of videos you could watch about what happens here at WCIA Network and what I do here. Hi, Glowy. Nothing but love. Hi, questions. The number one person in here. So this was the photo that I showed yesterday, and I'm like, oh, no one's going to give a real shit that this is the real Summer Moon Wells that shows on her mother's videos. And this is what it is. Summer Moon Wells' mother, Candace, had many TikTok videos that were present the day she moved. I don't know why I said that, but the day they moved her, maybe. And all of her videos basically I call digital distortion deep fake, because the truth that she has on top of these videos is a bunch of crock of shit. And I show images like this that go beneath what she is trying to get us to look at, right? I bring up Candace, I bring up Don, and as you see, I brought up Benny Keys this morning. Benny Keys is always a fun one for me to play along with, because he also gives me exceptional information. He reminds me that Summer Moon Wells' case is filled with messages within a lot of creators' videos. So what I am telling you here in a nutshell is that Summer Moon Wells' case, their answers, at least for me, I see them quite loud and clear. And what I try to do is just give you bits of information that may lead to justice, where someone comes forward and speaks the truth. Maybe all it does is bring a little bit of, justice to the children. I mean, each and every one of the videos that we have on Summer are not the videos, or the images that I get don't match the videos. This is the swing video. This is the car video. what I see here is a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice. Summer Moon Wells, what I saw from the beginning of her swing video was a sacrifice. I have not done anything to these photos. Nothing. This one, let me take out the background. Nothing. Home. Let's see. Edit. I'm in a different. I'm not in the same format as I usually am. Anyways, this is what she looks like to me. And whenever I see these typical kind of videos, Summer Moon Wells just looks like this. And what I'm telling you is this isn't being looked at. This isn't being recognized. This isn't being talked about. I can't do anything about that. I could just show it. I could just show you that what I mean by Summer Moon Wells different children is what I showed you yesterday. This size child is a little child. That's more like a small little Summer Moon Wells child. The one here is longer legs. It's a bigger child. The one here, hold on. This one is a bit what I call a bit. So there's a small child, a small Summer, a teeny Summer, a teeny. Then there's a big one, and then there's one like this, much larger. So if in fact this is all in the video, right? Let me close this out. Why isn't it being discussed? I don't know why. I don't know why. But what I want to do here right now is original. Is bring in the video that I used. Okay, let's see here. Okay. This here is the video. I have lots of different copies, but all I do is play it slowly and I read it. I want you guys to follow me. I want you to recognize the parts that are dark black to the right side. I want you to notice, here I'm going to bring it in, the sharp details of a chair. I want you to notice that this is in the video. I'm not the FBI. I'm not even in law enforcement. But that's not just a shadow that matches the story of this. This is a chair. That's a chair. You guys see that? So when you continue with this video, that black thing moves and it creates a whole separate story. That's number one. See that black area? And this is where I got the cement. This was an important piece that I showed you guys. Here's the cement. Let me brighten it up. See, it's nice to bring in the video because then you see that I don't create these. I just copy and paste them from the videos that are Candace's original videos. This is the cement by the tree. Or is it not by the tree? Looks like a burial ground. It looks like, it does. It looks like a cemetery, right? Westerly, welcome on in, Westerly Wonder. That looks like, but this here is from an original video that out of all of the attention that this story gets, the details of the story are in the mother's videos. See? There. The reason it's there, so let me teach you how I do this. Look at how that little square, here I'm going to put a little arrow. Let's see. I'm going to put here. This is how I do, this is what deep fake distortion is. This box here, there's a box here, right here, is what I call it layers. These are layers. This is a layer. As I move it, you'll see the cement disappears. So most people would be like, oh, that's a layer of fake information, right? That's what most people would say, that that's a layer of, now it's going to go away, it goes away, it comes back. But when something layers, I mean, I might be so fucking wrong, but this is just how I've taught myself since I've been doing this for 4.5 years. This is what I've learned through just doing it myself, is that when I get a layer that lays perfectly over the layer beneath, I call it the truth. Those two layers, it's like putting two pieces of a puzzle together. And they match. And the piece of the puzzle that they don't want us to see is that piece of cement. They don't want us to see that. So, it's covered up. It's covered up. And now it's gone. But the information that is given here is truth, right here. There is something which I call summer moon that is underground. This is a child going into a fucking hole underground. This would be summer getting placed in a hole. That is how I do my psychic readings. That the video has nothing to do with the goddamn swing. The blackness, it's an entrance, correct. The blackness is what you want to look at. I see truth within the white clouds and these black areas. So I don't look at what they want us to look at. I just don't. That's not what happens. My eye goes to the truth. And this here, which is in her video, lies the truth. You may just see blobs. I don't. And then it gets covered up. So these victims go under here. That piece is right here. Take a screenshot yourself of this. Take a screenshot, do as I do, brighten it up, and look at it. And look at it, you guys. This is why I like to do the video. Now, I'm giving a reading and telling you my truth. And then I continue on, and I know that the black area is what I'm looking at. And that black area is the hole. See? Watch this. Watch his hole. Okay, right, westerly. Those are all westerly wander. Those are all correct. See? Now look at the hole. These are entrances that I've been talking about. So this is Candace's original video. So let me show you the difference. So this is the story of Summer Moon. There's a hole, right? There's the hole. There's the human in the hole. Human in the hole. And here's the cement. This is all within a second of video from Candace. This is within a second of video. It's changing. It's telling the story. This changes. Human, out of the hole, in the hole. That's the hole. And let me just lighten up the cement a little. Nope, that's the hole. All right, here's the cement. And this, so Candace took this video. It's marked May 31st. May 31st. This is a hole in the ground. Hello?
Hello.
I'm just answering, but I'm online.
Oh, we're coming to the house to pick up the owls, so we'll be there in about 35 minutes or so.
Okay, bye. Okay, so you turn this, and you have a direct photo. This is at her tree. Of a hole in the ground that's being covered by cement. This is literally right in front of you. So my question always is, what the fuck is going on with the law enforcement? I'm not saying, oh, in my third eye. I told you I told you the story right in the beginning. I told you what the children showed me. I told you the whole story. I said it is not, I'm kidding. It is not changing. I'm showing you what I have seen. This is all in her video. It's right here. It's right here. And as we continue, okay, so here's summer. There's the hole. And the hole is even getting deeper. Watch the hole. And you're real far away from the hole. The tree is not symmetric. It's not. The tree to me is the fake part. This is far away. This is the deep fake on top. So the hole is right there. And I believe what they're really showing are the kids coming in and out of this hole. Oh my God, I just got my reading. Remember I said in the beginning, I feel like they're on an angle, that they could find the kids if they pull a white thing. These kids are on an angle. This is a child. Whatever these holes are, they come up on angles, if that makes sense. Nothing makes sense. If that makes sense. Yeah, this whole fucking thing makes no sense. So I said that these kids are underground, laying on an angle, like this, coming out of the hole. So let's keep going on this little video. There they are. There it is. Coming out of the hole. And then when they come out of the hole, what they're really on, the truth is, these kids are being pulled by a metal pulley, like this. What she really is holding on to is a metal pulley like this. Because her hand is holding a metal pulley. It's not holding on to a rope. Never was holding on to what it appears to be. She's holding on to, let me brighten this up as much as I can. She's holding on to this. Okay, this here is a metal bar. The metal bar that is in here is what she's holding on to. That's what she's holding on to. That is a metal bar. That is not what her fucking mother wants you to think it is. This is a metal bar. Just like this is a metal bar. So where that A is, see that there's an L and an A? There's this A down here, which is always there. An A and an L and an F, they're all in here. I see them. Maybe you don't see them, but I do. And what it does is it helps me, my eyeball goes there. So here's another, this is another I don't know what's in here yet, but it just clicked. This is another frame of truth. And how I know that is because the way that it's layered. So whatever is within this layer is the truth. And the truth is they're not in their fucking backyard. I am putting it out there. You are not in your backyard. The truth is right here. That's not their backyard by the tree. This isn't their backyard by the tree. It isn't. There she is holding onto a bar. Holding onto a bar. Holding onto a bar. You could take a screenshot of her poor little face. Bloody. Eyes are not there. They're gone. And this is the stuff that people can't handle. But they much rather say, oh, look at Summer swinging on a swing. Her mom is like so hands-on. She brings them everywhere. Look where she brought them. Fucking kidding me? Look at her bloody hands. I know what I see in that darkness. Moment of truth. Take a screenshot. It's right in here. Those are the moments. This is a layer in the middle. Is a baby. It's a baby. This is the teeniest of the teeny in this video. And I'm going to show you by you looking at their teeny little arms. Right here. Look at how small this child is. This is a little toddler. This is not a 4-year-old. Look at the arm, the size of their bone, their arm, their bone. Who is uploading these videos? This is Candace's video. A YouTuber, they repost them, but this is her original. This is her original. This is a baby. This is not Summer. Look at the size of her arms, law enforcement. It's right there. It's in between the videos. Right there. I gather, and that's where I get my pictures. That picture is not the size of this arm. The size of this person's arm is way, way bigger than this. No comparison. That's a child. That's a baby. This is someone with long arms, long legs. This is someone long and tall. Little, long and tall. And then I try to get that. Do you see that one in between just now, right there? That one. That's a child. These are all different. I have another video that's better than this. These are all different children. These are all different children. Original one. Hold on. Okay, so this is another clip. Same video, better clip. This is, to me, Michael Vaughn. This is not Summer. You don't even have to know anything about Summer other than looking at her picture next to a Michael Vaughn photo, and you will know that this is Michael Vaughn, allegedly. But this is what Michael Vaughn looks like. This is what he looks like. That's not Summer. And this here, you guys, nobody wanted to discuss this. No one. Yeah. This here, let me grab a picture of Michael Vaughn so people know. Michael for FBI. Urgent. Michael. All these pictures of Michael I have, oh, here's a small little face. This one I'm showing you because it's just quicker to open. So Michael Vaughn looks like this. That's Michael Vaughn. Same underbite, same nose, same hair. So what we know is that's not Summer. It's right here in the video. So let's keep going. Look, Michael and then Summer. Michael and then Summer. So as you move this video, because this is what they do, they layer it. This is the before I move it. And then when I move the cursor, it turns to this child. So I'm showing you guys where I get these images. These are different children. See, in the same clip, this child has one eyeball. This child is in bad shape. I believe that's Michael Vaughn. So these are right next to each other. It's right there, Candace's video. How is it that this isn't being discussed? Look. And do you know what Michael Vaughn's mother told me? Basically to shut the fuck up. Why would that be? If you saw a picture like this with an underbite and the face like this, wouldn't you be like, FBI, get the fuck on this? So this is the video. You change it, I move the frame, Michael Vaughn, and then it goes there. And then it goes Michael, and then it goes Summer. And then there's these glitches. And the glitches here, this is where I like to get my photos from, is in the glitch. Look at the hand. This is where I get the photos from. All different children. Every time I move the cursor, It's a different child. This child is not on a swing. This child can barely move on its own. This child is lifeless. Lifeless. This child is not swinging in Summer's backyard. Not swinging in Summer's backyard. Same. This child is sitting. They're not even on a swing. You guys, this is the mother. This is Summer Moon Wells' mother's video. I can't scream it any louder than I am. This needs help. This needs attention. It has needed attention since June 15th, 2021. That child's leg is not on a swing. Come on. This child's legs, they're on metal bars. They're on metal bars. Metal bars. Keep going. See that? That's no swing, you guys. This child ain't swinging with his arms wide open sitting on a chair. See what's right in here? See that glitch? That's what I go into, and this is how I do it with Benny Keys, and this is how I do it with Jody Sue Brown. Jody Sue Brown and Benny Keys. What the fuck? Seriously. You all are filled with a bunch of BS. But here's the deal. Here's the deal. This is Summer Moon. This is the child that's looking for justice. We're not looking to tell you morons fucking story. We're looking to tell you the story that's beneath the deepfake, that's behind this child's mother's video. Look. Look. This is Candace's original video. There are a lot of different videos that are now out there. This is from the beginning. Tiffany Marie, go to her channel. Tiffany Marie has all the originals. If you look, this is what you're going to find. A bloody, beat up Summer Moon Wells missing children's photos. That one has a thing on its head. Every time I stop it, there's a different child in a different situation. They're all different. What they all have in common is they're being tortured They're being sacrificed. They are in a horrific situation, and it's being televised. This isn't what it appears to be. These children are not in Summer Moonwell's backyard swinging on a swing. I do not think for 1 second any part of her upbringing and childhood has been even talked about, because I believe there's other Summer Moonwellses that have not been discussed. She was not alone. I know that in my heart for a fucking fact. She was not alone. Keep this going. This is far from summer. This is a Summer Moonwell's missing child that wants justice, wants their story told, and they all are bundled together inside Summer Moonwell's missing children story. You see, these are all different children. These are all different children. Put one more up there. FBI, TBI, look. All you gotta do is look. 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 That's it. I'm not saying, oh my God, listen to my psychic readings. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, look. Go inside the glitch. Go inside this glitch. This here is truth. Go in the glitch. I don't have to tell you how I don't have to tell you how to do your job. You have to know how to do this shit. You have to. Go in the glitch. Let me show you something. This is a child being lifted. Being lifted. She is not on a swing. Not on a swing. Ooh, see all those? See all those? You want to get in between those. See that? See all those glitches? So if the FBI doesn't know how to do this, call me. I've been doing this for so long. I stop on the glitch, and you've got some answers, baby. I do this with Benny all day long. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So if you're lucky enough, you will land on the truth. Well, you'll land on an image that gives you the best, the closest to the truth as you possibly can, right? And these kids, they did wear masks. They had their faces covered. And the reason being, I believe, is so they could show their faces different children. See? That's a mask on the face. Right there. Between the arm, that's a mask. That's a mask. So if you keep going through these glitches, and then if I stop on something that's good, it will tell you this, like, oh, this one. So the more gray it is, like I want this. Like the gray, I've taught myself. I've read nothing. This is how I do it. So you want to stop on a frame that looks like this, gray. I don't know what gray means, but this gives you an image between an image, right? Oh, and this gives the children justice. Whew. This, oh my God, gives the children justice. Motherfuckers. Seriously, it's all I keep wanting to say. Motherfuckers. Those motherfuckers. I just get, you guys, I'm sorry I keep swearing. I don't know how to do this without swearing. I don't know how to do this without swearing. But that's the fucking truth. That. Right there. This here is what I call the closest image to the truth that I possibly could get to bring justice to the children. And I didn't say, hallelujah, show me an image, God, whatever you are, that's giving me these stories. I did not. It's right fucking there. Take a screenshot of it. Right there. Take a screenshot. Let's see what else is in between here. See? Oh, there it is. It's getting closer. My guys, I'm sweating my ass off. We're getting closer to the picture that I showed you. We're getting closer to this. You see this shit? I'm sweating. Like literally, I have to pull my hair back. I have to pull my hair back. I am so uncomfortable right now. What a great psychic I am. I'm dying. So, okay, so, oh my gosh. So this here is the fucking truth. If you don't believe me, that's fine. This is just one channel. Let's blow this shit up. Oh my God, I'm actually scared. This is making me so uncomfortable. And the more uncomfortable I get, the better it is because the more truth that is being told. This is truth. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. You know, why can't someone take my digital distortion, my script that I got actually a golden thing on, and turn this into a freaking movie? This is it. This is the story of Summer Moon Wells. It's right there. It's right there. Let's get another screenshot and see if it gets brighter. Right here. Brighten it up a little more. Let me take away some of the saturation. So this is what it's hanging on. These victims get pulled. They are getting pulled. See? See the face? See Summer's face? Holy motherfucker. I don't know what I am right now. I'm blown away. That is not a face of a 5-year-old. There are more than one. They're putting Elf, the character. Yeah, they're putting characters on their faces. They have masks. Yeah, I agree with you, Questions. So if you guys want it, it literally is right there. Take a screenshot. I'm about to move. Boom, and then it goes away. See? I told you that it's in those glitches. It's in these glitches. I'm taking this one. It's in the glitches. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys, these are different victims. Oh my God. Am I happy I'm doing this live? Holy shit. No, 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 no. Look at this. You guys. Oh my God. That's no child. You guys. Look at the legs. Look at the outfit. The faces. They're being pulled. It's right there. Let's see if we get another one. Takes a steady hand. Here's another one. I'm just taking screenshots. That's of her. That's of the mask that I showed you. Let me see if we get another section like that. There's the boy. I'm seeing if there's another. Up here, here they are sitting on the side. Sitting on the side. See the legs? So let's see. Okay, so there's the hole. Here's the hole. Here. All right, so now I'm going to take a picture of this. I'm still on live. Hi, guys. All right, let me show you. Here. Okay. Here is another one. These, see how these are so different from what you see in the front? These are moments of truth. Let's see. I'm going to keep going through. There's the adult looking person right here. You take a screenshot. Look at how long the legs are. I'll take a screenshot. Okay, this is where I like to stop in here. This is where I would like to get some more. So this is how I see it with the child over the hole. Right here. This is the hole. This is a much older child. Here. See the face? Let me brighten it up. There. That you could see isn't a 5-year-old. Very different. So now let's see what this one is. This child is not swinging. This is a hole in the ground. The hole that I am showing you. Right there. So this is what needs to be looked at. This to me is the truth. This is not a swing. This is not only summer. That's a hole. And that child is coming out of the ground. Right there. Right there. That's it. This is the Summer Moon Wells swing video. Right here. And that's what's coming from this video. And if you look at the legs here, the big picture, you can see that the child is sitting over a hole. This is a hole. Right here. That's a hole. Not a swing. Yeah, it's wild. This is wild. And then it keeps going. That's a different little girl. I've shown her face. A boy. See how they're changing? And I see a child coming out of the ground. I'll show you. Right here. This to me is summer. In this smaller little thing, this to me is summer. And here, I see her in the grass, coming out of the grass. Let me see if I could make it different colors. Copy. Here. Do you guys see? Do you guys sort of see what I'm showing you? One eye has the heart. It's got the heart on it, like I've shown before. Let me get a magnifier. This dot here would be, it's a heart, and this would symbolize summer in the grass. See that heart in the eye? These are the hearts I talk about. That's the heart. What that's doing is it's showing you the child. Well, it's showing me the child. It's showing me that the child is right there. Is right there. In the small corner, that it blends into the grass. There's the hole. Then that gets covered. This must be a very important frame, which it is, because I could see it's covered. There she is. This is the ground. This is the body. This is the ground. That's the ground. That's her up in the air on the bottom. I've shown that multiple times. That I'm like she's getting taken up into the air. Okay, so you could see here, oh, the number 1 westerly, when they put number 1, that means that they see what I see. That's just something that we started doing because I always want to know if they see what I'm talking about. Because many times I see something that you guys aren't going to see. Like this here, she's not sitting on a swing. Because this is an accident. She's supposed to be fake singing on a swing, but there's no swing here because sometimes they fuck up. That's sitting on a floor. They're coming out of the ground. See that V around her butt? This is more of the truth. There we go. She's sitting and coming out of the ground, and you could see that they're by water. Well, you can't. I see that this is water, and it's not their backyard. It's not the backyard. You brighten this up. Here. This isn't a swing. See here, Tush? And that's not their backyard. That's water. She's in the roots. She's sitting in the roots. Yeah, no arms. This is just, it's a torso. Yeah, I'm brightening it up super bright. Let me see you. I'm still on live, but they can't. Sorry, guys. We turned the light on.
Are you on mute?
No.
Not that one?
So low, like it's lower.
Wait, let me put this on mute. Okay, I'm on mute. Oh my
I'm so uncomfortable.
God. I have 45 people sitting and waiting. Oh my God.
She's over it.
I can't. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. You've got to get this out by tomorrow.
There's so much more pressure down here.
Oh, you'll know when you feel it.
Oh yeah, no, I know, but it's still much more uncomfortable.
Oh my God. I'm on mute. I got to get off mute. I've got to get ready for a party bus. Do I look like I want to go on a party bus?
No, but yo, here's the big.
All right, I gotta. Okay, guys, I'm back.
Okay, love you.
See you later.
See you
Have fun
later.
tonight.
Okay. Okay, so this is really a little child. Look how little this child is compared to what I just showed you. What I just showed you compared to this summer moon, this summer is very little. I told you, there's so many. Sorry, they're coming back in. My daughter's due any day. She's pregnant. Okay. Here. This is not. Here we go. Look at that. Much smaller baby. Much smaller. See, these children are different sizes. Why is it that can't be discussed? Why is it that this can't be talked about? Or shown or anything? The feet are coming out of the ground. This here is something that the law enforcement really should be taking a look at. This. Look at these pictures. This child has nothing on its back. There's no clothes on this child. All right, I want to get another gray spot. Like this one here. This one here is super clear. I'm going to show you the face. That is not summer. That is not summer. So this is where I have the problem. I have the problem that people will think that this is summer because no one's doing anything about these things. This isn't her. And it's right there. That is her mother's video. Remind you, this is Candace's video. Every time you move this clicker, the face changes. Watch. Every time I move it, and whatever's happening in this small little frame here is the truth. Well, let me show you these few pictures. Okay. Here's just these few photos. Here's one. And look how long the legs are compared to the little baby I just showed you. Here's one. Here's two. These are all different. And here's three. And then here's the one that's all the way in the corner. Let's see. I don't even know if we could see it. I'm going to put it up here, but it's very tough to see. Very tough to see. That's the little corner photo. Different, different, different. It's another different one. They're all different, you guys. I've shown all these faces. And so this is the one that I got you and I said she's sitting in a chair. Well, here it is live on the video. It's so much better when I capture it live for you guys than me just taking screenshots, because then you could see where it's originating from. And this is originating from her mom's video. So she's in a chair. That's a chair. It's right there. So, you notice that, and then you always look at the ground, and I, that's the stuff that needs to be investigated. I mean, and every time you click it, or every time I'm clicking it here, it's a different face, right? Here's another one. That's a different face. It is very intense. I'm just taking screenshots of these, so if I had to put together a presentation, this is how I do it. And then I take these screenshots and I put it together in my presentation. I'm like, oh, there's a face. There's a face. And these aren't summers. They're called Summer Moon Wells Missing Children. There's multiples. All right, let's see if I could get this one. There we go. See, when you play around with the glitch, it's good. Wait, let me brighten these up. So anytime you see a glitch, you want to slow down and keep going back and forth on it until you get your photo. That. And you guys could see, if anything, they're not on swings. Whoop, Candace. Here we go. See? These are victims, all of them. And this is the original video. It's very, very intense. Check that one out. When you brighten them up, many times it kind of loses its the picture, because the redness kind of makes it look a little off. But you could see that this isn't summer in the backyard swinging. It's sitting on a chair. Sitting on a chair. Pretty intense. I have, wait, original 3. Let me see this. I think these are all the same. Let me see. Oh, okay, this is one. Let me show you this real fast that I took. Wait, hold on. I'm going to show you this real fast and then call it quits. This here is, I took the video of the video. And when that happens, you get another layer underneath it. So let me show you this. And then I'm going to be off shortly. This is what's in the corner. And this is the photo that is closest to the truth as well. This one. See how they're sitting on a ledge? That's more of what's happening here. You see, this is, can you guys, are you guys good in chat? This is really what's happening there. But you could see this video is when I stopped it and took screenshots. And I wanted to show you guys that. See, it's back. because sometimes it gives a whole different layer. See here? And this is still, even as I move this, this is still giving the same corner photo. That's the corner photo. Let me see if I could. Oh, thank you, Colleen. Let me brighten it. Okay, so that's the corner photo. Paste. I'm going to move through this. Again, this is a video of my video. I videotaped myself going through the video. There's a glitch in there, see? Here. Show you the top of this. It's very much like the cover of this video shows this rope. It's on the head. Very different, right? This is just a section I just must have wanted to keep going over. Yeah, so this is the picture that I wanted, obviously, to make the video about. And there's their little box. See here? See, this is the smallest of the smallest photo. So what that means is it's a quite clear picture. And this gives a lot of peace to the children who want justice. This just does. It's peaceful because that's what I feel. It's peaceful. There it is. Oh, I don't even want to go in there right now. So, I think I've swing one. You do this. Let me make sure we did this one. I think we did. Oh yeah, that's just showing the the ground. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to resend the pictures here. Look at that body. Look at that. Let me take a screenshot. See what's on the body? It's like a shield. No face. There's no face because they put different faces on it. Okay, so I'm going to throw all the pictures up here that we took screenshots of. And what we're doing that for is to bring justice to the children. And again, that's because we are telling their story, right? We're telling their story to the best of our ability. It's 1. 2. Just going to throw them all up here, you guys. The ones that we screenshot. And however we all want to look at this, this is what's in Candace's video. I'm showing it to you directly from her video. That's the chair. You've seen these faces in her water video, swimming at the water hole. All different faces, right? I see her in there by the heart. Whatever it is, I see it. Sitting in the ground. Her legs. A different summer moon. Summer moon with a mask. That's the mask. Closest to the truth. Summer moon. Her down in the corner. Did that one. Victims in a hole. Victims holding onto a metal bar. Different summer moon. This is the darker one. The face and the mask. See, all of these came from the original video. So all of these screenshots that I have actually in my presentation, I now actually gave you more than I had, and I screenshot it in front of you, which is awesome. That is the hole in the ground. I see the body, the legs. What I see is the hole in the ground, that shit comes out of the ground here, like, let me show you. So this side here is what's most important. That's what I see. Summer. Baby Summer. It's a baby Summer. These are baby Summers. This is Summer with another person, not alone. There's someone with them. You have two hoods. This is the corner photo. Another Summer Moonwell's victim. I call this the closest to Michael Vaughn photo that I've ever had. Being victimized. Victim. Victim. This is what I want you guys to really feel and understand is all of this information is coming from Candace. Candace's video, who is the mother of the missing child. Most of my stuff comes from her. Most of it. So one day, someone's going to be like, oh my God, what the heck is going on over there? We better look into this stuff. Maybe, maybe not. But this is the story of Summer Moonwell's missing children. This is the story that no one wants to talk about. But this is closest to the truth that I've ever seen. This is the closest to the truth that I have ever seen. On that note, I am going to call it a day. Thank you all for being here. Again, I can't do it without you. Please subscribe if you have not. And thumbs up on your way out. To all the missing children, may justice come really soon. God bless you all. Thank you all. And talk to you later. Good night, folks.